Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Non-Gone and today we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is now chapter 15. 15, wow, only 4 chapters to go. And a full hard mode stay bad walkthrough or playthrough. Hard mode is self-explanatory. Stay bad basically means we're going to ignore as many mechanics as possible. We're going to go with the simplest loadout as possible. We're going to use the fewest number of attacks as, I wouldn't say possible. I guess you could just kill everything with square, but as is practicable, so you don't have to get good at the game. So if you're struggling with anything, this is a good loadout just for basic stuff, basic strategies, something that will get you through hopefully the entire thing. I haven't tried it all yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll be fine in this chapter. The thing I'm most scared of is like the second battle in the chapter, so we should be okay. Let me do a quick rundown on loadouts here. Hard Edge, EKG Cannon, Metal Knuckles for weapons, Supreme Bracer, Chain Bangle, Force Bracelet. Feel free to use whatever. Force Bracelet isn't even that good, but it's got 4 Materia slots, so, you know, whatever. Champion belts for Tifa and Barret. That's not entirely necessary. It's just what I picked. But the Gotterdammerung on Cloud is absolutely necessary. It's the key to this whole thing. It allows you to start every battle with your limit break and then charges the limit break like, I don't know, accelerated rate 3 or 4 times the regular amount. So essentially what that does is makes all the smaller battles like over before they start, so you don't have to heal. That means you don't run out of MP. That means you don't have to manage any of that, and you are then very successful. Quick rundown on Materia. Everybody has 1 offensive Materia in this first slot. The choice of that is dependent on what the majority of the enemies are going to be weak to. In this case, it's going to be lightning for this chapter. Everybody has HP up twice and MP up twice, so we're boosting both of those stats, just makes them harder to go down. Everybody can heal, everybody can revive, and then first strike is on whichever 2 you feel like and have room for. I have Elemental attached to the weapon slot for this lightning on Cloud and Barret, I believe. And let's see, there we go, okay. Yeah, on Cloud and Barret, so they have the 2 elementals in the game. That means all of their physical attacks will have lightning damage added to it. That's good if the majority of the enemies are weak to lightning. In this case, they are. And then I have Magnify attached to the healing for Tifa. She's going to be our healer. So whenever she casts Cure or Regen or Curaga or whatever, it will apply to the entire party. And she got the other first strike. I also put Poison on Barret. I don't know that I'm going to use it on this chapter, but it's there. I got extra slots. You can fill them in with whatever you want. A note about summons. We very, very rarely summon anything, but everybody's got one attached to it because it gives you extra boosts for having it attached. Now, before I get into this, I promised this at the end of chapter 14. I have completely neglected this, and I've done it on purpose. You see the weapon upgrade menu option here. SP is what you use to upgrade weapons, and you see Cloud's got 32 unspent points. Barret and Tifa have like 40 or 50, like right around in there. I did this at the beginning of the playthrough, and I don't think I upgraded it after that. You see, I've used the same weapon this entire time. It's been hard edge, so I've had no need to really do anything. But this is what the weapon upgrade menu looks like, and you see there's unspent points, and there's nodes. I don't even know how to navigate. I'm so bad at this menu. But you see like attack power plus 8. We could do attack power plus 8. It only requires 14 SP. So you could actually increase your strength or your magic or whatever you want. In this case, it would absolutely be attack power. I don't use magic hardly at all, but critical hit rate, 10% boost. These are the ones that are grayed out in there. New Materia slot you don't need. You already have 6. It's just linking them, and I don't know if you're that far into the menus, you know more than I do. So, but anyway, I wanted to make a point. If you are struggling with these stronger enemies towards the end of the game, by all means, upgrade your attack and defense and limit break and all that stuff. You got the points to do it. It's probably your last playthrough in the game. You can always, if you mess it up, go to Chadley and have him reset them and respend them. I just want to keep it the lowest common denominator. That way, if you are stronger than I am at this point, it will be that much easier for you. So I'm going to leave these unspent unless I get to a point in the game where I'm getting killed over and over and over again, and then I'll spend them. But I think that's it for the loadout. Let's go ahead and get started. In this chapter, you really just, it's the same as all the other ones, really. It's deceptively linear. There's a couple of little side areas with treasure chests in it and stuff, but there's really only one way to go. There is kind of a scary battle coming up at the beginning with a couple of drakes, and I'm not 100% sure that this loadout is great for that, what with having lightning equipped. But we're going to struggle through it. If you want to change it to ice, I believe they're weak to ice. That would be fine. Just make sure you put it on Barret, especially because he's got the ranged attacks and they fly around a lot. So, and they'll be like really hard to get to because they're off like over a ledge and stuff. When you're done with that, the bench to heal is right there. You'll probably need it. So keep that in mind if you're almost dead and you don't want to waste the MP to cure. When you finish the battle, you can come right back down this ladder and heal at that bench. So I'm really just going to kind of let this happen. Our basic strategy, this isn't the fight, by the way. This isn't the scary one. Our basic strategy is to start every battle with cross slash. That's Cloud's level 1 limit break. And then whoever's still alive will hit him with triple slash. And as you can see, that alone takes you to... like, we got the last guy on slivers already. So, I'm so scared of these guys coming up. Nah, let's go for it. What the heck? You only live once, right? I'm like, I don't know if 7,200 HP is enough. But we're just going to go for it. You know, we're not trying to get good. And, you know, if I use one Kiraga for 12 MP, I'm sure it'll be okay. This isn't an overly difficult chapter. All right, these are the guys right here. It's a Cerulean Drake and another Cerulean Drake. And you see, we completely missed with our limit break. We're already down 800. It's just kind of a mess all the way around. None of his abilities really work because they're flying. And so you can't really hit him with your sword that well. And then even worse, they'll go over there where you can't even get. So that's the big problem. I'm just going to hope for the best with Barret here. He's our ranged guy, and we'll just do our normal thing. Basically, our general attack strategy is cross slash with Cloud for every battle, and then triple slash with Cloud. And hopefully that'll end it. If not, continue going. When you get Barret, you want to hit triangle whenever it's charged. You want to continue to mash square until you get 2 ATB bars like that, and then switch and hit maximum fury. So that's how Barret works. Tifa, just punch and kind of do your triangle every once in a while. And when she gets ATB, the most effective one would be Star Shower, but she's going to probably miss. Yeah. It's that's the big problem with this battle, is that it is very hard to hit with your abilities because they're flying. You see, I got like 2. We're getting somewhere. And I'm going to stoutly refuse to heal because I'm just like that. You're welcome to not do that if you want. You can't even use the limit break, but I'm going to do it anyway, just because it'll buy some time. And it looks like we're going to be successful. I would not necessarily recommend being that stingy with your MP. But if you do cure and you need to get MP, the only way to do it is by hitting these boxes. You see it says you recovered MP with a Mako shard. The prizes from those boxes is random, but the Mako shards are not. So like there will be one every time in that particular group of boxes when you hit it. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, I was too stingy to even use cure. I'm going to come back down here and heal. But they're in the same location every playthrough, so just keep that in mind. Each one of those shards will recover 10% of your max MP. So that's the only way, other than finishing a chapter, to have your MP restored in hard mode. So I avoid all those issues by just generally ending the battle so quick that I don't have to use MP. But you know, you do you. And I think that pretty much covers it, right? So cross slash and then triple slash. Continue to use triple slash when you can. When Barret's up, hit triangle when it's available, hit square when it's not until you get 2 ATB bars, then use maximum fury. Tifa, punch, punch, punch. Of course, that's what she's good at. And Star Shower when she gets an ATB bar. On harder battles, Tifa is your healer. She can equip regen to start every battle, and it will apply to all 3 of your characters. Also, Barret's got poison if you are in a battle where it's going to be around long enough for poison to make a difference. I don't think there will be a battle like that in this chapter, but in other chapters, that's good to keep in mind. That's pretty much all I got to talk about. We're going to learn how to use these ridiculous grappling hooks. And you know, they're going to work every time, so that's good to know. And yeah, there's a weird, funky kind of guy coming up here, and I'll probably jump in when we get to him. So I'll see you then.
Why don't we use our grappling guns to get up there? Jump over all this shit.
Not much choice.
Goddamn traitors! Take him down!
Any last words? Hang back. No more playing nice.
They'll be coming for us now.
Where the hell would being settled?
What do you think? Can we climb? I just hope that this time it holds. say that.
Take your best shot. I'm ready for you.
Keep it tight.
It's over.
Was never in doubt.
Give it all you got.
Okay, so this is the guy that we're talking about here. This blast ray is... Alright, good. Let me make sure I got it here. So if you stagger this blast ray, he will put up a shield that is basically impervious to any close ranged attacks. So we'll probably stagger him. I'm trying my best not to, but yeah, there it goes. So Cloud can use only Blade Burst. Tifa, I'm not entirely sure can use anything, but at this point it doesn't really matter because we have Barret, and Barret can use anything with his gun, so just keep that in mind. The Blast Ray is weak against lightning, that's why you see all that yellow coming up. That's why I chose lightning for this and the boss, was those... I think they're the two hardest enemies on this chapter. So, aside from those stupid dragons at the beginning, I don't know why they just wreck me. It's probably because I'm bad. It's probably because I never got good at this game. So if you get good, that's cool. But then you won't need me. If you'd like to stay bad, then you can stumble through like I did. Anyway, I'll pick this up here in a little bit. We're going to fight one more blast ray and some other things, and I'm going to get lost a little bit. You'll notice when I find the areas where there's a chest, I just leave it be. I don't have any need for items at this point. This is going to be my last playthrough of this game, probably for a long time, and definitely on this account. And item command items are disabled. I'm pretty happy with the gear that I got, so I'm not picking any of it up. You can if you want. There's stuff around, and I'm guessing you probably got it in your first playthrough as well. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Just thinking about busting into Shinra HQ's got me fired up.
Save some for later.
No need, son. I've got more than enough to keep me going today. This the only way? Don't look down. You can do this. Don't look down. Just keep going. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Give it all you got.
It'd be my pleasure.
You're as good as dead. Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. Bang, bang. Got a whole heap of land with your name on it. Oh, you in trouble now. Hope you don't mind if I fit in for the hole. Golden opportunity right here. Suck on this. Suck on this.
Would kill for a shower.
you're in for it. It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. Want some more? Got a hole.
That it?
That son of a bitch is back. I thought we lost.
Okay, so this is Valkyrie, but it's not the real boss battle. It's just kind of an introduction to the boss. I saw this on a guide at one point. You got to kind of run back and forth between these. If you point your camera at the Valkyrie instead of the like where you're going, you have a much better chance of making the gaps. I don't know why that is, but it does work. So we'll see. It's been a while since I did this. They do shred you pretty good, though, huh? Oops. Ah. Awful. Oh, huh. I'm curious if that's a reprise. It is. Look at this. This is brand new. I never saw this before. So apparently you can't die in this part. You can only get knocked down to 1. So I'm just going to I'm not going to waste any time. There you go. So another stay bad tip. Go ahead and be as bad as you want at this. Just make sure you heal right here. Because you're about to fight a hard battle. So. Okay. And I'm actually going to do it again. Because he's only got 5,000. Anyway, yeah, that's something to learn. You can't die in that section, so excellent. It's really good to know. But you see, now we have 2 of these blast ray guys, and they can mess you up pretty good. Actually, it's not necessarily an easy battle. Just remember, they don't go invincible until you stagger them, but as soon as they do, Tifa's pretty much out of the battle at that point, and that's the problem. They also, their guns keep you away and stagger you, and I hate being staggered in games. Man, I'll tell you what. I just played about a month and a half of Phantom Pain straight, and the thing I hated the absolute most about that was when enemies had shotguns. They just do that, and you spend the whole time stagger locked. It's absolutely infuriating and super frustrating. And yeah, anyway. I'm not going to complain about a different game while I'm playing this game. Just watch out for your stagger, and definitely take the MP and cure Barret. He's the only one that can damage these guys once you stagger them. So, you can also block shots in this. I know I haven't mentioned it, but that's kind of how Stay Bad works sometimes. You can target specific enemies instead of doing what I do, which is just randomly shoot. It's just so bad. I'm so bad at this. But here we are in hard mode in chapter 15, just chugging along. So, oh, we need to. He died. Okay, well, let's go ahead and arise him. No big deal. We got the MP. Cloud's got limit break here, so we're going to use it. And I'm going to use it on Blast Ray B. A's doing pretty good at this point, so yeah, he's already dead. And we're going to use Blade Burst, because that's just how we roll. Once you get him down, once you get this battle down to 1, it's pretty much a cakewalk. But with 2 of them, like, you're doing damage to 1, see how they get staggered. But when you have 2 on the map, it doesn't work that way, because the other one will shoot you and stagger you. So it's really like a stagger fest. But once you get the first one down, the second one goes down quick. So hopefully that was somewhat helpful. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we go up here next. So I'm going to do that. And then I don't think I have anything to say till the boss. So I'll see you then.
Keep it tight.
Still here.
Take the lead.
All right. Watch and learn. Got a whole heap of legs. Go there. Suck on this. Ain't got nothing on me.
Cloud.
Alright, here goes the big kahuna. First we got to do some Bandicoot style running towards the camera. We don't have to jump or anything though, I don't think, so, you know. So that's not that difficult. Now the second part will be a distance thing, and you only have one distance character, so just do the best you can. Just again, same thing we always do. Maximum Fury when it's available, triangle when it's available. Otherwise, just hold down square and try and keep him somewhat healthy. It's Barret, so it's like almost impossible to keep him somewhat healthy. The dude is a tank, and he is as slow as a tank. So I actually kicked him off of my Top Secrets Challenge team. Because just, I mean, look at that. Like, he can't even get out of his own way. Come on, buddy.
My turn. Don't overdo it.
But there we go. That was it for the ranged part. So you don't have to do that much damage, fortunately. And if you want, you can throw regen on everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's not entirely necessary on this battle, but I don't know. It just feels weird if I don't now, since that was part of the boss battle strategy. And I'm not even going to try to poison this guy. It's not worth it. So and if you notice, I waited until the Valkyrie came down to use my limit break. He doesn't jump when he does it, so just keep that in mind. Once he's down, you can use... you could probably... Let's try an Infinity Zen. Why not? I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah. And that will do a lot more damage than Triple Slash, so... Yeah, that's the downside of Infinity's End right there, is that it takes like an hour and a half to start, and now we're going to get into Staggerfest here. Okay, and once he staggers, use your most powerful stuff. For Tifa, it's going to be Star Shower. Cloud is... See, I'm watching the stagger gauge, wondering if I can get an Infinity Zen in, and I cannot. So we're going to do Braver instead. But you see, we took a pretty good chunk of the Valkyrie down here. You could summon somebody if you want to. That's another mechanic that I use almost never, that I probably should. And then you got to watch out for this laser. It's a... If it lands on you, it'll probably insta-kill you. If it does land on you, you can get out the way, though. So... There you go. You see, that's what you got to watch out for. And I'm just going to switch to Barret. This is not working very well with Cloud, so... And I use Focus Strike. I meant to use Star Shower, but... You see Cloud got another limit break, so we're going to do that. And it looks like he is... Yeah. We got out. We did good. We're going to go in here, and I'm going to try for another Infinity's End. I usually am... Yeah, it worked. Okay. I usually regret it every time I do it, so... Yeah, that's what you want to try to avoid, doing that. Especially when... Oh, that's lame. Okay. I hate to do this, but I'm going to use my limit break even with a dead person on the field, because I just wasted an entire stagger being dead, and that was a terrible idea, but you know. I guess we're just going to be bad today. That's all.
Let's switch it up.
And I don't even know what's happening right now, but we're I mean, we're doing really good. We got... Yeah, perfect. Why not? Let's see if we can keep Tifa alive long enough. Yeah, we did. Okay, I figured. With 2 limit breaks, that'd be it. And that's it. That's the Valkyrie. That is all of chapter 15 right there. Like I said, I was worried about those dragons at the beginning. I was slightly worried about the Valkyrie at end, but not a whole lot. Mechanical enemies aren't the worst. So... there you go. Chapter 15 on hard difficulty. Again, I'll mention that this is episodic. That means if you beat chapter 15 on hard difficulty, you can leave, go to a different difficulty, power up your stuff. You could do these all out of order if you want. It doesn't really matter. As long as all 18 of them get it, you will get the trophy for a hard mode playthrough. I'm, of course, just doing this in order because it just makes more sense. And I would suggest you do the same. So... but yeah, that's pretty much what we've got. Chapter 15 is in the books. I'm going to get through this loading screen and we'll pop out ready to infiltrate or storm Shinra headquarters. Not sure which way we're going to do it yet. One of the two. But anyway, thanks again for watching. We're at 15 out of 18, so we got 3 more chapters to go, and we'll pick it up in chapter 16. In the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-gone is gone.